What's up? HonorHammer26 here, going to give you my ROH Gold Rush review and Epic Encounter 3 review, doing together because these are kind of a little late. I'm sorry about that. Have a lot of wrestling to catch up on because school is ending. Actually, I had my last full day of high school yesterday. I just have like basically senior exams and I'm done graduating. So basically, a lot more videos coming from HonorHammer26. Alright, first review was from this is March 19th, I guess. March 19th, yeah, from Dearborn, Michigan. By the way, Dearborn crowd was terrible. This crowd was, I know they're returning, I think November 12th. After that, you might want to find a new Detroit market, because this market was bad. They were dead. The only match where they were decently loud was the main event, but you still, Manassas doesn't get a show, and they're louder than the entire show, and we don't get a return date, and this crowd does somehow. I don't know. Oh well. Alright, first match on the card was Rasche vs. Rhett Titus. But no match was bad on any of these shows. This show was a ton better. I'll get to that in a little while. But first match was Rasche vs. Rhett Titus. This match was okay. I mean, it was a little short, but they got the point across. Rasche Brown looked very impressive. Rhett Titus didn't look all that bad either. So, nothing really besides that. Then you got Kenny King versus Tyson Dukes. I wanted to see a little bit more of Tyson Dukes in Ring of Honor, so this is good seeing him here against a guy I think he actually could put on a little better match with than he did here against Kenny King. Kenny King did look very, very good here, but I imagine that they didn't give this all that much time. If they gave Tyson Dukes and Kenny King a little bit more time, I bet they could put on a good match together, but they really didn't have the chance to here, so 2.5. Then we got to Kevin Steen and Steve Corino versus Player Dose and Pee Wee. This is Pee Wee's Ring of Honor debut, and the first match Player Dose has had in ROH. Actually, that's not true, because he had his first match in ROH where he was masked was at Tag Title Classic, but he wasn't with Player Uno then. So his first match since they became an actual tag team in Ring of Honor without him. Kevin Steen and Steve Corino did look a very, very solid tag team unit here. I was actually surprised how good tag team chemistry they had with how much little tag team experience they actually had as a tag team. I guess you've got two veterans in there and they can put something together like that. Petey did look pretty impressive for his first ROH match. I'd like to see him a little bit again. I mean, I don't know too much about him. Player Dose did look very, very good here, and they played off the fact that Steen and Dose were facing the next night in Canada. So that was a very, very good job here. I didn't like this as much as some people did, but I still liked it a little bit. 2.5. Best match of the night to that point. Then we got Petey Williams versus Austin Aries. This match was not as good as the one from Glory of Honor 8, but it was still okay. Well, it actually was good. Nothing. It was this whole show was kind of lackluster in my opinion. But you know, the one portion during the crowd where outside of the main event where the crowd was into the one portion of the show where they were was during the Austin Aries in-ring before match promo, which he did a very good job with. And then P. Williams just wrestled, and Aries sold the Canadian Destroyer a little better here. Actually, Aries did hit a Canadian Destroyer in this match, but it was only okay besides that. 3 stars. Then we got Colt, Cabana and El Generico. El Generico, every time they get in the ring, doing such great storyline stuff with the 4 of them. Kevin Steen and Steve Corino, even if they're not really facing each other, they're playing up the storyline great, taking on the House of Truth. House of Truth did look very good here, I'm not going to lie. I think they need to get a little bit more of a push in Ring of Honor. I think if they give them time, they can put on a great match. They give them 20 minutes with like the Briscoes. I think that they could put on a great match there. This match didn't get all that much time either. And Commander Generico, they had to put them over for storyline purposes. So it was a good match for that. And post match, you did get some good storyline stuff with Corino and Steen and everything. So I did enjoy that very much. 2 3/4. Then we got to a match that actually kind of under-delivered, in my opinion. Kenny Omega versus Roderick Strong. It was good. The crowd was dead for the entire match, especially with Omega and Strong. I don't get that, but it was a good match. But they put on matches way better than this. Bola was better. Reverse the Curse was better. And I'm sure they put on better matches than this in the future, but for whatever reason, it didn't really work out all that much tonight during this card. 3 1/4. Then we got the main event of Tyler Black and the Briscoe Brothers versus the American Wolves Chris Hero, putting all the champions in one match. This match was great. One of the matches, I actually really like. There's some innovative offense with the American Wolves Chris Hero and some stuff we had not seen before with them, which was great to see. Briscoe Brothers did look very good here. Tyler Black bumped his ass off in this match. I was very impressed with him. And I mean, this was probably a lackluster show for the reading that Toronto's a big market, and they kind of have Phoenix and the Big Bang after this. They really couldn't put full effort into the show. So 6.75. Don't go out of your way to see this. This was, it was okay. I mean, I had a little bit of fun watching it, but not all that much. If you want to buy a show from this weekend, buy this one. This was a great show, Epic Encounter 3. You can see Assault and Battery 777 and Legend Killer 410 plainly their first row. To the left of where the hard cam is, you can find them. They're on the camera several times. Opening match, House of Truth versus the Flatliners. Flatliners did look pretty good here again. I like to see them maybe take on get a bigger role in the show to see if they actually can make it in Ring of Honor. They've had 2 opening match losses now. House of Truth did look okay again. Want to see them get pushed. Nothing really besides that. Just put them in there and had an okay match, 2.5. Then we got a very, very good match in the middle of the show. Kevin Steen versus Player Dose. Dose used his agility against Steen's heel tactics and strength. Came off very, very well in my opinion. Crowd was so into Dose, why Super Smash Bros. Probably should get a push as well in Ring of Honor. Just, wow. I really, really like this. I actually like this match a lot more than most people probably did. 3.5. Then we got to a World TV title match. Petey Williams versus Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards did look very, very good here. Yeah, and Petey Williams, I mean, his whole thing in Ring of Honor is trying to prove he's just more than a Canadian Destroyer, but the crowd only pops for him really huge, even in Canada, for the Canadian Destroyer and the Sharpshooter. But, you know, it was a good match besides that. Maybe put, I don't really see the point in bringing in Petey Williams anymore in Ring of Honor outside of the Canadian shows. I don't really. I mean, he's good, but he's not doing anything for me. And honestly, he's a good wrestler. I like him, but he's not great. I don't really see a point in bringing him in. Chikara could use him, though. That's different, though. Then we got to a 8-man tag team match. ROH Champion Tyler Black, Jay Briscoe, Rasche Brown, Tyson Dukes versus Austin Aries, Kenny King, Rhett, Titus, and Adam Pearce. The main event was originally supposed to be a pick-your-stipulation match. Tyler Black team with Roderick Strong against Austin Aries and Kenny King, but because of immigration issues, Roderick Strong and Mark Briscoe cannot make the show, so they kind of shoveled the car around, thus making Kenny Omega and Davey Richards the main event. And this is kind of the sub-match where he threw all the matches together. Besides that, this match was a very, very fun 8-man tag. Everybody had their stuff in. Pearce looked very, very good here. Pearce, since he became Booker, he's lost every single match he's been in. And he puts the talent over. He does a very good job with it. I actually enjoy Pearce a lot in his role. Titus looked good. King looked good. Aries looked great. Mississauga's always all over him. He looked great. Tyson Dukes looks good. Like, want to see more of him in Ring of Honor. Rasche Brown was impressive. Jay Briscoe is impressive. Tyler Black looked great. So altogether, just a very fun and good match. 3.25. Then we got a very good storyline match. Steve Corino and Colt Cabana. This match was a storyline match. I mean, you've kind of seen this before, but it's nice to see it from Colt Cabana and Corino. Finally, I mean, this is the basic feud match here. I enjoyed it a lot. DQ brought out Kevin Steen, which brought out El Generico, which then led to Chris Hero coming out, and Chris Hero and El Generico had their match. This is a very, very good match. Canadian crowd really likes Chris Hero and really likes El Generico. Both kind of were faces, so they played off that, and basically Hero was trying to knock out Generico, and it just ended up being a very good match, which brought out, after the match, brought out Steen and Corino and Cabana again. And they're doing such great storyline stuff with that. I don't want to ruin any of it, but it's simple, but it's great. All of it. Then we got to the main event, Epic Encounter 3, the namesake, Kenny Omega versus Davey Richards. Man, this was a great match. It was amazing, amazing. I think this match is now 5th on my Match of the Year countdown. And actually, I think 4 of the top 5 matches are ROH matches. I'm not being biased on that. I know some people are thinking that, but I'm not. I mean, ROH has just had so many great matches, and I'm not even to the Phoenix shows yet. And 2 of them were on the Big Bang. But, you know, ROH is just having such a great year this year so far. Having so many matches like this, you know. I haven't seen As the Worm Turns yet, but apparently that match might be a little better than this. So, you know, just awesome, awesome stuff. Omega is so over. I don't want to ruin any of the spots, but there's just so many great sequences in this match, and right amount of crowd involvement. Davey Richards gets the crowd dive out of the way early. It's perfect match and perfect booking. Down the road, I don't think they're going to face an ROH again until Richards or Omega. Probably Richards has the world title. They're probably going to have that be one of Richards' first big title defenses once he holds the Ring of Honor world title. Is going to be against Omega, honestly. And I really, really enjoyed this show. 8.0, the best of the 3 Epic Encounter shows and the best match of the 3 Epic Encounters. I'll see you guys later.